Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Monday. Today is November the 10th. I hope you guys are having a really good day so far today. For anybody who lives in Canada or just North America and who, honors the veterans, tomorrow is Remembrance Day. So, for anybody who has family or friends or anybody that they know who's done service for the military or anything of that nature, tomorrow is Remembrance Day, so whoever remembers, to show respects to those who have died, for, of course, for us to be able to be where we are today. I mean, I know everybody doesn't really agree with it, but I don't know. I personally like to, whenever time, it's Remembrance Day and the time is at 11, I like to pay my respects to the seen and the unseen, just out of respect for the universe and just being a soul, right? So if anybody has their poppies, we wear our poppies and we pay tribute and respect to those who, who went through war or went through anything for us, right? To have our freedom, I guess, in that sense, right? So anyways, I'm going to get started, guys. Please, take what resonates with this message, please, whenever you see it. And yeah, let's get started, guys. Like I said, I hope you guys are having a really good day so far. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time for November 10th? What messages for November 10th do you have for the collective at this time, please, Spirit? What do they need to know? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for November 10th? Thank you. Okay, so height could be very significant at this time. Like some of you guys, as confirmation, some of you guys could be really tall. And when I say really tall, I mean like starting at like 5'7" and up. So this could be confirmation for some of you guys who are just starting out your journey, or you guys have been on your journey, but this is just confirmation. This could also mean that you guys have gone through an ascension or like some type of spiritual insight, like perspective, right? Antiques are very significant. Maybe some of you guys are like antiques, as crazy as that may seem. Maybe you guys seen an antique that's really tall, or maybe you're the tall antique. Like maybe you're somebody who's tall, and maybe your looks, your energy, everything about you could just be very rare, okay, in this period of time, in this human period of time. So just like how souls can roam around and, be anywhere at any time at one place, there's something about your energy where it's almost like your soul feels familiar, but how you look and how you speak and how you come across, it's very rare, okay? Especially if you're at a specific age in your life where, say, you're in your 20s or your 30s, right? Or even a teenager, and you meet new people in your life and they're like, wow, you seem very wise for your age. That's what they mean by that. You're very rare, okay? Some of you guys could type really fast, or there's something about computers that could be confirmation, technology, okay? Tattoos are also significant, whoever resonates with this, but how you express yourself, for some of you guys, is through your body. So this could be your piercings, tattoos, your hair color, your clothes. You express yourself through body, okay? You may not express yourself through only just speaking. This could be how you look, your hair, the perfume, the cologne you wear, that kind of stuff, right? Duality is very significant. So coffee or tea. This is about duality, yin-yang energy. Okay, some of you guys are making a wish at this time when it comes to being in alignment or receiving some type of divine connection or download, okay? So December is very significant. Something could be happening in the next few weeks. We also have Capricorn energy as well. So some of you guys could have Capricorn placements, or there's something about Capricorn season that could be confirmation, right? High frequency also wanted to show up at this time. And we also have money, okay? So there's something about either money is significant, receiving money, or there's something about material stability where you guys could be receiving some type of stability in the material material that you have, okay, or the foundations that you're trying to build at this moment. But you are going through a transformation at this time. Fire energy is very significant. Maybe you guys have fire placements in your chart. Something to do with Aries and Taurus energy is very significant. So maybe you guys are born in the month of April, but if not, there is something about Aries and Taurus energy that's significant, okay? Scorpio placements too. So there's something about Aries, Taurus, and Scorpio, okay? We are in Scorpio season, so some of you guys that have Capricorn, Aries, and Taurus placements, some of you guys could be affected by the Scorpio season at this time, even Sagittarius as well, okay? But take what resonates at this moment. We have here 62, 100, right? Again, like I said, you're rare, okay? Your maturity level is very rare. It's not very easy to find people who are mature or who are very wise, okay? For some of you guys that, you know, resonate for this, okay? So let's see what else comes out. Let me see, guys. Sorry, I have to fix this. You know it's gonna bother me. I hate to see it unorganized. It's gonna drive me insane. Okay, but we have your proposals, okay? There's something about maybe like a connection. This is a long-term connection that you guys could be stepping into, or even when it comes to new commitments with other people. So this could be people around you. This could be a job, whatever the case may be. But there is something about receiving some type of confirmation about a commitment. Habits and routines are very significant. This is about your discipline. And we also have Libra energy as well, okay? Some of you guys, your antenna is very significant at this moment. So something to do with your antenna, something to do with you receiving spiritual downloads or receiving some type of energy, okay? But Libra energy is very significant when it comes to even receiving some type of justice. That could be confirmation as well, right? So we have here singer, okay? Maybe your connection to the divine is very, you know, potent at this time. For some of you guys, the devotion that you give with your work is very significant. So like I said, habits and routines are significant with Capricorn energy showing up. Okay, there is something about possibilities coming from the divine. So when it comes to trusting the universe, trusting your spirit team, trusting the divine, okay, that could be confirmation as well. You guys could be receiving downloads as well too, right? Receiving downloads about the situation, but you guys could be wanting to make movement, okay? And if you guys are making movement, spirit is saying you guys are protected, okay? Yeah. Some of you guys may have black and brown hair, but there is something about you guys grounding yourself, right? Grounding yourself could be anything. This could be laying on the floor. This could be going out in nature if it's a warmer place. Unfortunately, if you're in Canada, child, it snowed. It snowed up here, and I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I'm not shocked. I'm just disappointed. As someone who's an island girly or who has island parents, I would prefer to be on a beach with pine trees, okay, with some sun, with some water. I would rather dig my toes in the sand. I would prefer to do that. But unfortunately, your girl lives in Canada, okay? Your girl lives in Canada where it's snowing, and your girl has to bundle up like she's a bear, okay? So traveling, okay, wanting to leave the country could be very significant. I'm just trying to make you guys laugh, okay? But anyways, booking a flight, taking a trip, making movement and grounding yourself, or moving towards grounding yourself is very significant, right? Some of you guys are influencers in how you communicate, and also leadership is very significant. I just had a card that fell on the floor. Yeah, some of you may be influencing a divine masculine, or maybe you guys are stepping into your divine masculine energy, you know, where you guys are showing up as someone who's taking lead, or there is something about a divine masculine in someone's energy where they could be showing up as taking lead and making movement, and that is something that might be new to you, right? If you are the feminine or the masculine watching this video, and there's something about your energy where you guys could be trying to go towards justice, balance, peace, there's something about your energy where you guys are, like I said, yin yang energy, right? You guys are learning to balance out your emotions. So some of us who are feminines, for example, I'm a feminine, right? I may have certain energies in my chart that are more heightened than others that make me come off very soft, but also masculine as well, right? And same goes for men as well. It doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl. If you're a masculine, there's something about some men where you guys are watching these videos and you guys are learning to tap more into your divine feminine. Nothing is wrong with that, okay? That doesn't make you any lesser or more of a man or a female or anything like that. It just means that you're learning to balance your chakras. You're learning to balance your emotions. You're learning to balance yourself. Be whole within yourself. Okay, guys? Divine source, infinite potential, wholeness, okay? Being able to go back to oneness, okay? Spiritual resets, right? So obviously take what resonates with that. That could be confirmation, but let's see what else comes out, guys. I'm going to get some dates, okay? These could be confirmation as well. So Spirit, what messages do you have when it comes to dates and initials? Thank you. So we have the initials T, okay, that wanted to show up. We also have the 31st. That could be confirmation for somebody as well, okay. We also have the 5th. Right, so the 5th could be very significant at this time. For some of you guys, like I said, this could be between Scorpio season, Capricorn, April, okay, but take what resonates with that. If you're born between these times, right, for example, March to April, there's something about being born maybe April 5th, right? Maybe April, you know, at the end of April, that could be confirmation as well. But like I said, take what resonates with these dates. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, we also have the 30th, okay. May could also be very significant too. Like I said, Taurus season 2. Initials H. Okay, and we have initials X, okay? This could be slang for somebody. You know when someone says thanks, but instead of spelling it THANKS, somebody could spell thanks, short form like THX, okay? Also, hut is very significant, like a hut. I don't know why food came to my mind as well, but Pizza Hut could be very significant. Like somebody might enjoy going to Pizza Hut, but huts are very significant, okay? The initials E could also resonate too, okay? And the initials M, okay? Even mute, M-U-T-E, something is on mute. There's something about being quiet or being silenced, okay? Someone could be very quiet about a situation or feel silence. You could be very quiet about a very, like, you know, sensitive situation too. But hue, H-U-E, like the hue of a color could be very significant. But mute is very significant. Putting something on mute, okay, silencing something is very significant as well, right? But I'm gonna see if I can get some more cards from the other deck as confirmation as well. So let's see what channel messages show up as well, okay, guys? Let's see. I would take that, but that's a lot. That is a lot. You know, I hate when the cards do that. I like my messages to be concise. Okay, here we go. Here we go. That makes sense now. All right, guys. So we have here Cuba, okay, and Canada. Canada and Cuba could be very significant at this time. Again, booking a flight or trip is very significant. Somebody could be wanting to go to Cuba. That could be the flight or booking the flight trip type of thing, okay? Traveling or booking also could just mean like maybe music. Like you guys could feel like you travel to other countries when you listen to different genres of music. But again, having high standards for yourself is significant. There's something about someone feeling your energy. Okay, maybe you can feel this person's energy as well. This could be unseen forces as well for some of you. But again, Trinidad and Tobago, Cuba, and Canada. So there's something about traveling, could be very significant, or making movement. But some of you guys could live in Canada and you guys could be wanting to travel to Cuba or Trinidad and Tobago, right? Obviously, take what resonates with that. But maybe the dates that also showed up could be very significant too for anyone who's wanting to travel those days. Or there's something about looking at those specific dates to make sure that everything is going to be okay, right? So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective? Thank you. Collecting items is very significant. So antiques also showed up as well. This could be statues, things of that matter, books, stuffed animals, mugs, cups, anything that feels fulfilling to you, seashells, that's confirmation. Music is also significant too. So again, like I said, some of you guys could be connected to music. Some of you guys may be singers or maybe you enjoy singing, but there is something about a contract that's very significant too. Maybe the way you express yourself may resonate as well, and this is the contract that you guys are stepping into where you guys can maybe be able to express yourself more freely, right? Winter is also significant. Someone's prayers are being answered, so this could be happening during the winter season. I did mention Capricorn season as well, so that could be confirmation for some of you when it comes to December, okay, the month of December. You guys could be finding out something in the next 2 hours. There's something about divine feminine energy, okay, and divine masculine also wanted to show up. 1 week is also significant. And we have social media. Okay, something could be happening in 1 week when it comes to social media for anybody who's watching this video. This could be confirmation for somebody. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get another card or two. Okay, Libra energy wanted to show up again. Okay, so this is confirmation. 2 days may be very significant. Okay, so again, when it comes to Libra energy, this is about balance, peace. Even when it comes to intelligence, right? It says you've done it, be proud of yourself, okay? There could be someone in your energy. There could be something to do with a passive-aggressive type of energy, but you guys are moving past that. Like, you guys are releasing that. Okay, Chiron energy as well. So when it comes to spiritual growth, becoming a shaman or a Reiki healer is very significant. Wounded healers are significant too. Change is also significant. Letting go and preparing for what's to come, what's new, right? We have here Gemini energy as well, and also wanting to make a good luck or make a wish, right? Some of you guys, when it comes to your adaptability, you guys are showing up as someone who's very adaptable. Communication is very significant too. Again, when it comes to, I guess when you want to say curiosity as well. Again, your wisdom might show up as well, but there is something about senior energy. Someone could be older than you. This could be someone who is a Libra. And also when it comes to your vibrancy. So something to do with your energy could be very young, playful, vibrant. And then you could also have this old soul energy for someone I'm picking up here. Okay. Yeah. So we have here new beginnings, okay, and something happening within the next 2 weeks, right? So Pisces energy at the bottom of the deck as well. Take what resonates with that. So some of you guys may have Pisces placements, or you may be meeting someone who has Pisces placements, but there is something about that dreamy energy that could be confirmation, okay? New beginnings are very significant, fresh starts, okay? And we talked about the death card as well in the tarot message that I did earlier today, so that could also be confirmation too. Let me see if I can get one card at least out of this deck. Even if it's like a flower, a country, or even just a spirit animal, that could be confirmation for somebody. So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective, please? Okay, I'll take these out and end this reading here. Okay, so we have Rome that wanted to show up, okay? When it comes to maybe you guys are from this country, you don't have to be. But when it comes to, like I said, spirituality, structure, strength, okay? There's something about also being rich. And richness doesn't have to be physically in money, okay? It could be richness in spirit, okay? Some people may look at you and think, how come you're so happy and you don't have all the money, you don't have all the cars, you don't have all the houses, you don't have all the kids, you don't have all of this, you don't have all of that, blah, blah, blah. But you're so happy. It's because of your spirit, okay? Once your spirit is rich, once your spirit is, high, frequency, high vibrational, it doesn't matter what's going on around you in your energy. Once you have that frequency set up in a certain way, you will always attract what's meant for you. Okay, it's when you're in a low vibrational state, that's when things get kind of sticky. Okay, dolphins are very significant as well. Playful energy, like I mentioned. Leo energy could be very significant. Your intelligence also might be very significant too. Dolphins also talk about healing, in the water, communication. So take what resonates with that, but that's confirmation, okay? New Zealand is also significant too at this time when it comes to rest, new beginnings, taking adventure, and also diversity, right? Hibiscus also wanted to show up as well. So some of you guys, when it comes to hibiscus, you guys could be wanting to use hibiscus more often, but there is something about this energy for some of you guys, especially if you're from the islands or overseas. Trinidad came out, Cuba came out, and also Canada, right? So maybe you guys live in an exotic, well, I don't want to say exotic, but in a warm country where it may show up as very exotic because of the weather, the trees, the food, the people, okay? But hibiscus plants are very significant at this time. And also snakes wanted to show up. So when it comes to you guys going through transformations, releasing, shedding old skin so that you can step into this new beginning, there's something about you guys going through a Kundalini awakening and also Kundalini shadow work, okay? But obviously take what resonates with this. I'm going to end it here, guys, but please take what resonates with you at this time. Again, thank you so much for watching up until this point of the video. I appreciate it as always, and thank you guys for the love and support, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys, love you guys so much. Have a good night, and the time for now is 7:33 p.m., so I'll see if I can post this video for you guys to get both videos for tonight. All right, guys, have a great night, and I'll see you next time. Bye.